Explosive news drops today. UFC Flyweight Alibi Idiris faces a one-year suspension for a banned substance, his win overturned. He tested positive for hydrochlorothiazide, a banned diuretic, and now his victory against Ode Osborne is wiped from the record books, becoming a no contest. We've got the full details on why this happened and what it means for his career. And in another massive MMA story, Nate Diaz is making waves, claiming he was offered a lucrative Trilogy fight against Conor McGregor by the UFC but turned it down. Diaz says he didn't want to be the one to finish off McGregor, especially after his recent leg injury and losses. We'll break down his surprising reasons and what this means for his own fighting future. We're diving deep into the Alibi Idiris suspension case, uncovering the specifics of the positive drug test, the substance involved, and the timeline of his ban. What was the diuretic, why is it banned, and what was his explanation? Get the full picture right here. And we're not stopping there. We've got more critical updates on the Alibi Idiris situation, including the official ruling from the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations and how this impacts his official fight record. You won't want to miss any of these crucial stories. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
UFC fighter Alibi Idiris hit with a year-long ban after failing a drug test. This isn't just any suspension. It's a significant blow to a UFC flyweight's career. Alibi Idiris, who secured a unanimous decision victory over Ode Osborne at UFC Fight Night 267, has now seen that win overturned and faces a lengthy layoff. The substance in question is hydrochlorothiazide, a diuretic and masking agent that is explicitly prohibited by the UFC. The test was administered on February 21st, the same day as his fight in Houston, Texas. While Idiris reportedly cooperated and admitted to using the substance to help make weight, the Combat Sports Anti-Doping (CSAD) agency handed down a full 12-month suspension, ending February 21, 2027. This decision, mirrored by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations, means his win is now officially a no contest, altering his professional record. The implications are stark. A year out of competition and a blemish on his record, all stemming from a weight-cutting aid. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this suspension is just the beginning of our deep dive. And you won't believe what Nate Diaz is saying about a potential Conor McGregor rematch. Nate Diaz claims he rejected a UFC Trilogy fight with Conor McGregor. Nate Diaz is once again making headlines, not for a fight, but for what he claims he didn't do. In a recent interview, the Stockton Slugger revealed that the UFC offered him a highly anticipated Trilogy bout against Conor McGregor, but he turned it down. Diaz's reasoning? He didn't want to be the one to finish off a diminished McGregor, citing the Irishman's recent struggles, including a brutal leg break and losses to Dustin Poirier. Diaz expressed that he prefers to fight top contenders when they are at their peak, not on a comeback trail. This statement comes as Diaz himself navigates his post-UFC career, including a recent boxing loss to Jake Paul and an upcoming MMA fight against Mike Perry under the Real Fight Inc. banner, which he plans to promote with Netflix. He's adamant about not being anyone's comeback story and is focused on facing dangerous opponents. But is this just Diaz playing mind games, or is there truth to his claims? We're also breaking down the latest on Alibi Idiris suspension. What exactly was he taking? UFC Flyweight Alibi Idiris, suspended for 1 year following a positive drug test for hydrochlorothiazide. This is the definitive breakdown of the Alibi Idiris suspension. The UFC Flyweight has accepted a 12-month ban after testing positive for hydrochlorothiazide, a banned diuretic, from an in-competition sample collected on February 21, 2026. This positive test occurred on the same night Idiris defeated Ode Osborne via unanimous decision at UFC Houston. The Combat Sports Anti-Doping (CSAD) agency conducted the test, and while Idiris was cooperative and admitted to using the substance to aid his weight cut, the suspension was upheld. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation also lists hydrochlorothiazide as a banned substance, leading them to overturn the bout's result to a no contest. This means Idiris' official record is now impacted, and he won't be eligible to compete again until February 21, 2027. The UFC emphasized the seriousness of knowingly using a banned substance during fight week. Stay tuned for the full impact this has on his career and the flyweight division. And later, we revisit Nate Diaz's bold statements about Conor McGregor. Could this fight still happen? Alibi Idiris receives a 12-month suspension from the UFC after a positive drug test for a banned diuretic. Delving deeper into the case of UFC Flyweight Alibi Idiris, his suspension is a stark reminder of the strict anti-doping policies in professional fighting. The positive test for hydrochlorothiazide, a substance found on the UFC prohibited list, resulted from a sample taken on February 21, 2026, following his unanimous decision victory over Ode Osborne. The Combat Sports Anti-Doping (CSAD) agency is handling the case, and despite Idiris' admission to using the substance for weight-cutting purposes, a full-year suspension has been imposed. This ban, effective immediately and lasting until February 21, 2027, also includes the overturning of his win against Osborne to a no contest, a decision supported by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations due to the substance being banned under state law. This situation significantly alters Idiris' career trajectory and his standing within the UFC's flyweight division. We've got all the details on how this affects his record and future fights. And coming up, Nate Diaz drops a bombshell about why he turned down a fight with Conor McGregor. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Alibi Idiris is suspended for a year after a failed drug test, his win overturned. Nate Diaz claims he refused a Trilogy fight with Conor McGregor, citing McGregor's injuries. It's been a packed show with crucial updates you need to know. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which story shocked you the most. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content,